Namo Adita Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I am determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I am determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma lesson, we're reading Taming the Monkey Mind, a guide to Pure Land practice by Buddhist scholar Cheng Wei-an and Dharma Master Suddhisukha. Today we're reading Reflection 12, Fixed Periods of Buddha Recitation. With the previous method, you are enjoined to practice Buddha recitation at all times without interruption. However, there are no definite periods for Buddha recitation. The methods demand a good deal of self-discipline. Few people can therefore practice it. With this method, the expedient of fixed periods of recitation is introduced. There should usually be 2 periods per day, in the morning and in the evening, and these periods should be strictly observed every day without fail throughout life. Furthermore, if during the 24-hour period you can recite the Buddha's name one additional time, do it once. If you can recite it many times, do so many times. It does not matter whether the recitation is audible or not. The ancients had a saying, utter one fewer idle phrase. Recite the Buddha's name one more time. How wonderful it is. Commentary. There are people who cannot recite the Buddha's name at all times because of work or family obligations. Thus, we have the expedient of fixed periods of Buddha recitation. In this way, everyone can practice the Pure Land method. One crucial point to remember, once the fixed periods are established, they should be adhered to without deviation, even during sickness or other suffering. The above notwithstanding, whenever we have a free moment, we should immediately think of the Buddha's name. To replace sentient beings' thoughts with Buddha thoughts, while not necessarily a sublime method, is still a rare expedient, which can turn delusion into enlightenment. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. Namo Adita Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.